So that thing with Kev, did you ever think or hope that it would turn into a sexual thing?
That's a strange question indeed.
Is
That's
it?
just the kind of question I expect from you. I'm going to have some biscuits now. This is fabulous, having some biscuits knocking about. No, I didn't. I've always been a man's man, and I don't mean like as in that kind of man's man. I've never ever got so desperate that another man would do.
You can't say that.
Why do they do this? They have this thing that you pull out, and it pulls it out there rather than at the top. So
That is genuinely offensive.
What is?
We've never said anything genuinely offensive before, but that is.
What did I say?
Well, you said that homosexuality would only be born of desperation.
Ah, right, but no, I don't mean.
Oh, no! No, that's so utterly wrong.
I'm not wasting it. I don't mean I find it offensive. I just mean that I've never been so much in need of something that I've gone ahead and done something that isn't natural to me. Okay? That works. I'd like another pot of chilli.
Excuse me, I do apologise, viewers. Oh, dear me. I'm surprised you were like that at school, because you've got quite a questioning mind. Do you think we would have been friends at school?
No. I think we wouldn't really have been friends up until the point we became friends.
Right.
Because you're just too fucking arrogant. And only now it doesn't matter to me. I think I'd have found you just really annoying.
Oh, we need to do some more of those messages.
Oh.
Drum up some business. What's good for the ducks is good for you.
Well, I need somebody to do a message for, as I'm sure you do as well.
Why don't we pick somebody, one of our favourites, and give them a freebie?
Well, the only thing is, when you give somebody a favourite, a freebie because it's one of your favourites.
Are you allowed to have favourites? Or is it like children where you have to pretend that you like them all equally?
That's what I mean.
I love all of my children equally, but there is one that I try harder not to wake up.
Do you have a favourite? Do you have a favourite YouTube follower?
Oh, not a standout favourite, no. I have, I've got like an inner scrotum that are all of my favourites, and I love the Sanctum.
Oh yeah. You're always getting that one wrong, aren't you?
And I love the.
It's almost like you've got it in your mind.
I love the thing we've got together. Well, it's an interesting thing, isn't it? The scrotum.
It is, yeah.
You know, how did it come about like that? Somebody going to the FSM.
Yeah.
Yo, Spag Dude. Yeah, what's up? You know these humans we've been designing. Yeah, what about it? We've got lots of elbow skin left over. Don't know what to do with it. I'll make them into a bag and put their balls in it. Okay.
That's how it happened. See, the difference is that at least the Spaghetti Monster didn't create man in his own image. If he did, then he's not a very good artist. got really low marks at school.
He's a good piss artist.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's an alcoholic, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, technically he doesn't go to the meeting, so he's a drunk.
What was we talking about?
So you might think it's a bit out there for a deity to be an alcoholic. But look at some of the Hindu gods. One of them is a drug addict who smacked off his tits all the time. Genuinely.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? Radio 4, right?
Yeah, right.
If you could be a guest on any Radio 4 show, which one would you pick?
I don't know. I'm going to answer that one honestly. I love the Radio 4 comedy stuff. Because it's actually funny. And, you know, there are always new comedies coming out. BBC Three, I think, was made for new comedy originally. I think it was. I'm not even sure it's still going. But very little of it I actually found funny.
Radio comedy always seems to be a lot more consistently funny than telecomedy, which can be hit and miss.
Well, the trouble with television comedy is
like
a lot of
Miranda
it's
Hart.
visual.
Miranda Hart was brilliant on radio,
Right.
and then didn't transfer to telly quite as well, I don't think.
Right.
Although she was very successful. Oh, Miranda Hart, would you?
No, she's too big.
Bloody hell.
No, too tall. That's what I meant.
Is that a problem for you?
She's about my height, isn't she?
And that would be an issue?
Right, well...
Do you like to feel all bigger and dominant over them? Do you want to think that you'd stand a chance in a wrestling match?
I wouldn't.
Miranda would kick your ass.
Yeah. She would, wouldn't she?
Yeah. Oh.
No, but I could make a list of about 10 other ladies in comedy that I would do.
Oh, go on then.
Would do? Gosh, I don't mean do. I mean, actually look at fondly.
Go on then.
Sally Bretton.
Don't know who that is.
She was in The Office when she was quite young, probably about 20. And she's in Not Going Out Now.
Never seen either of them.
Right. You ever seen The Office?
No.
That surprises me.
He's got that dreadful Ricky
Do you not like Ricky?
Gervais in him.
Do you not like him?
No.
Why don't you like him?
He's a twat. I mean, he's arrogant and not funny.
That's the problem, isn't it?
Oh.
I've always been a bit confused with him because I do really like Ricky Gervais. I like him because he does just say stuff that is offensive, and he said that if you find it offensive, that's your problem, not mine. But I don't know whether he genuinely is arrogant or whether that's just part of his screen persona.
Shappy called Sandy. I do her.
I don't know who that is.
And local. Brought up in Matlock.
That's the point. That's what we have Google for, isn't it?
Well, that and pornography, yeah.
Oh, that's what Google's for. Looking up ladies.
Do you think it's acceptable for gynecologists to look up their old girlfriends?
Really?
I wouldn't bother.
Wouldn't
cross the road.
Okay.
That's a very arrogant thing to say.
How about that one?
Which one? Are they all the same person?
Yeah.
Well, no, obviously not.
You're strange. Is it okay for a gynecologist to look at their own girlfriend?
Yeah.
It must be a very, very unusual experience if you were a gynecologist and your ex-girlfriend come to you for, something a bit more professional than what she'd had so far. Especially if the gynecologist met this particular lady because she was offering a particular service.
Could you imagine if you were a woman and you were genuinely going out with a gynecologist? Then, if he went down on you, you'd feel all paranoid, wouldn't you? Because he might find something, an abnormality.
Well, the other thing is, would a gynecologist actually be aroused? Because, I mean, why would somebody become a gynecologist? You might think...
Well, because you get to see women's fannies.
Yeah, but that's the schoolboy reason, isn't it? When you're at school and you've got a choice, you're smart enough to actually do something in medicine, and you say, well, right, okay, Toby, you've got the choice of being on A&E, looking after really old people that shit themselves, or looking at what's underneath the ladies' knickers all day. All day you can spend looking at fannies. Which one would you like to go for?
I think the only reason people go for being a gynecologist is because they know the word and they don't know the word for a boob doctor.
Well, what's best though, boobs or minge?
Well, when it comes to your profession, boobs have got to be better, haven't they?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, got to be. Because, now, obviously, the Auntie Annie is the ultimate, tunnel of dreams. But, in terms of looking at them professionally, well, they're really complex things, aren't they?
Yeah.
Whereas a tit, I mean, that's nice and simple. Has it got a lump in it? Does it feel nice? And that's it.
Oh, good. Is that part of the diagnosis? Does it feel nice?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I once had to have my balls felt.
Did you?
Yeah. Because I had a cyst on there.
Right.
And it went away by itself, but I still had to go for this other appointment. And so I had to lie down on the table in front of many a lady and a man. But this particular man who was doing the final...
Why, can I just ask, why was there an audience for this thing? It sounds like the sort of thing that would normally be done privately behind a curtain in a cubicle.
Yeah, but they came in separately.
How much were the tickets? They came separately.
Let me finish the story off, you daft bag.
They all had a backstage pass and just tripped past. Oh yeah, very nice. Sorry, do go on.
Right, there was a trainee person there as well.
Right.
And it was a young lady.
Right.
And I was asked whether she stood there and watched. And for some reason it didn't put me off. Put off what? I don't know. It's not like I was trying to perform anything. Anyway, I was lying down with the balls out and everything.
Yeah.
And because she was there, I was making a bit more of an effort to cover the rest of it up. And this doctor came along, he had a feel. And he went, I said, do they feel okay?
Nice.
I said, do they feel okay? He said, they feel great. That's not what I was expecting.
But no, boob doctor's got to be easier. Because, I mean, seriously, if you're a guy, there's so much up there. There's things that I don't know about up there that I don't really understand.
Yeah.
And you've got like a double entrance, haven't you, or a double exit? And so I imagine that your work would be quite involved.
I tell you what, it's the difference between driving a sports car and being a mechanic fixing one, isn't it?
No.
It is.
No, I think that's a really bad analogy,
I
to
think
be
it's
honest.
a good analogy, and I'm sticking with it.
I think it would be the difference between being an Arga Rayburn oven engineer and mechanic fixer and a chimney sweep. You know, one is like really... Right, if you're a minge doctor, then there's so much shit up there. I mean, there's all sorts of doings, and, you know, you don't know what anything's for or how it's supposed to work or anything.
Yes, you're there to fix it, you're there to service it.
A lot of it works by magic, as far as I can tell. I mean, you know, they're tremendous things, but you'd have to really study a long time to understand how all of the doings work.
Who wrote the original book on the doings of a lady's upstairs bit? Was it the spaghetti monster himself? Did he design it?
Well, I don't know. Did Eve come with an instruction manual?
I don't know.
I know what Adam's first words were.
She went and lost it, didn't she?
Adam's first words were, "Oh, stand back, love. I don't know how big this thing's going to get." But yeah, it's going to be really complex, and your job is going to be really difficult. I mean, one woman could take a whole day. Whereas if you're a boob doctor, then it's just, right, if you could just stand in front of me, please, madam. Shirt up, thank you very much. Very nice, thank you. Next!
What, did they use both hands?
Oh, I think you would.
I thought you used one hand and go...
Well, no, that would be an amateur thing, wouldn't it? If you're a professional.
No, you'd use both hands. And you'd have you'd have a button on the floor that you pressed.
Oh, like a reverb switch. Like a foot reverb switch that you used to have when you were a solo performer in pubs.
Yeah.
But yeah, you would position the lady in front of you, you know, and then you would instruct them to reverse into you so that there was full contact, and then it would just be arms round, deep breath please, and have a fumble.
Yeah. And
then it's just, you know, it's a binary thing. Yeah, they're fine, or no, you need to go off and have an X-ray. I mean, there's very few downsides to being a boob doctor that I can see. I mean, it'd be like a dream job, wouldn't it?
Do you reckon that somebody's profession is just being a boob doctor, and that's all he does or she does all day?
Oh, bound to be.
Now, right, okay, there's a serious question for you.
Okay.
You're a lady. Okay?
Yeah, I'm really not.
And you're going to the boob doctor.
Yeah.
Now, do you ask for a lady boob doctor because you are, you know, a woman? Or if you happen to not be interested in men, do you ask for a man boob doctor?
That would depend. Could you describe my boobs?
No, I haven't seen them.
Well, I'd need to know what the boobs were like. Because if I've got massive hooters, I'm not going to go to a woman because her hands won't be big enough. I'm going to specify, can I have a tall doctor, please, with big hands?
Why do we have to assume that men know more about boobies and
I'm not assuming that they are. I'm assuming that they'll have bigger hands.
They do have bigger hands usually, yeah.
So if you've got massive hooters, you need a doctor with big hands, obviously.
So are we going to be heightist about whether you can be a boob doctor or not?
No, it's about the size of the hands. You know, there would be a selection of doctors. You know, the woman, the patient would go through a triage system, and their knockers would be rated, you know, as small, medium, Barbara Windsor or whatever.
So you're saying that you can't
and
possibly...
then the doctor would be, you would be given to the certain doctor according to the size of your boobs and their hands.
Right. So what if you was
That's the way it works.
a very tall doctor with very big hands, but you just didn't really like big boobs?
It's not about liking, it's your profession.
Why are we talking about it then?
Do you think that the doctor who looked at your balls specifically liked balls?
Yeah.
Which actually sounds like he did. Oh, they're great! Lovely!
Yeah, I'm sure he said it twice as well.
They're great!
Now imagine that. The ball doctor. And you're on Facebook one day and you find that somebody happens to like one of your pictures. It's someone you don't know because you've got an open profile like I have. And you have a look to see it was, I'm sure that's that ball doctor. He's accidentally liked because he's been stalking. Are we going to go and do a car?
Yes, I suppose we had. So, how long have we been going?
Oh shit. Long enough.
What time is it?
It is 3:20.
And that is the time that I said that we should leave.
It is actually, yeah, you're right.
Right. Okay, right, that is it then. We have got a mission to go on. So, thank you for watching, and be sure to tune in the next time that Mustard and Boaty do lunch.
You got a clap.
That's enough of that. That's another doctor, the clap doctor. We'll do that over next lunch.
I reckon we should.